You're going to get fed up with this.
No, I love it.
Young Andy King there.
He's still in a good shape. 3-0 to start is not a bad way to start.
Brilliant way to start, yeah.
There is a lot of history in this one.
There really is, and there's a great story behind each one. I could keep you in for a month.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's good to have you.
Those guys were telling me good things about you.
Don't listen to them.
Okay.
No, I've been watching Leicester since about 1961,
Whoa.
which is a long while ago.
Uh-huh.
And in that time, I've seen them relegated 10 times. I've had double figures now. I've seen them promoted 9 times.
So we need to go.
We want to make it 10
exactly.
all. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But over the years, I've been lots of ups and downs. I mean, some of the real ups are here. You know, winning the Premier League.
That was the Premier League.
Yeah, winning the FA Cup.
Yep.
They did have the record of being the club that went to Wembley more times than any 2 FA Cup finals and never winning it, but they did finally win it 5th time lucky,
That's
which
good.
was that. And then, of course, the Community Shield, which they won, the same year, 2021. But that was the Premier League Open Bus tour. 240,000 people came out. I mean, that's almost the population of Leicester, to be honest. It was brilliant. That was unbelievable day. Then, of course, you've got Jamie Vardy. It's 11. It's heaven. He scored in 11 successive games, and that was him scoring the 11th.
Wow.
And that was brilliant. I mean, 200 goals, 500 games.
Legend.
Picked up from non-league.
Yeah, what a journey as well.
Yeah, played for England. Yeah. They did sadly go down to League One. Nigel Pearson sort of started from scratch. Club went straight back up again, and that was them winning League One. And they had some good players. One of whom, of course, was Andy King. Andy King, of course, I think is probably the only player who's ever won, all 3 titles with the same club. And but there is a young Andy King there. Where's Morgan, of course? I mean,
Morgan, centre half.
Brilliant captain. And
Is he Kingy? Is he Kasper?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on them all, isn't he? Yeah. That was incredible. It really was a sort of event that sort of made the hair stand up on the back of your neck. It was unbelievable. I was thinking, I used to come down to Filbert Street, stand on the terraces, pay about 7.5p as a kid to get in, and here I am in the stadium watching a world-class operatic singer, on a flower-bedecked platform. Singing, Nessun Dorma. It was an unbelievable. And when he took his jacket off and exposed the Leicester City shirt, that is probably, in all the years I've been watching Leicester City, the moment I'd pick as being the highlight. It was superb. Yeah.
Goosebumps, eh? Yeah, a little bit of feelings, eh?
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Yeah.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yeah,
legend as well.
For obvious reasons. Sven, yeah, we had Sven, yeah. He was here for the first, in the early King Power days.
He's a legend in Sweden.
I
was coaching some years, and what an amazing journey he had as well as a manager.
Key goal. His boots are downstairs on display. Those boots are on display in reception. Yeah.
Okay.
First ever Champions League goal, Leicester City.
Nice.
And there he is, great player, great person. Mark Albrighton.
Vardy and Huth. No?
That's it, yeah.
3-0 to start is not a bad way to start.
It was a brilliant way to start, and it went on from then. Well, so we've done a brief synopsis of Leicester's golden period and golden era. We also had some very famous players. We've had Gordon Banks, who was Leicester's goalkeeper when they won the World Cup. We've had Peter Shilton, who played many times for England while he was at Leicester and played more England games than anybody else. So we've had some good, famous players, and just a selection of international caps from over the years, really. There was a famous player in the 1930s who played for England called Sepp Smith, and I mean, that's 90 years old. It's not been brilliantly preserved, but nevertheless, you can see that, what it must have been like once.
There is a lot of history in this one.
There really is, and there's a great story behind each one. I could keep you in for a month. These are medals that players have won. This one is when they first got promoted in 1908.
Well, 120 years almost, huh?
Yeah, it is nearly 120 years old. They got to 5 cup finals, as I mentioned. The first one was in 1949. They played Wolves, who were a top side, and they lost 3-1.
That was the match program?
That was the match program, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But look at this replay against Birmingham.
Yeah.
Then second replay.
Yeah.
Wow. extra time. Birmingham in the extra time.
Yeah, so you'd got replays, extra time, second replays.
Fifth round replay against Luton.
Yeah, that one though, 18 goals scored in that tie. It was 5-5,
5-5.
then 5-3. So that's a total of 18 goals in the tie.
That's a proper football game, eh? 5-5, 5-3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love these old pictures.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, if you love old pictures, I've got thousands of them.
Oh, there's a description of all the players.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, that's so cool. The old Wembley, yeah?
The old Wembley, yeah. That was the first cup final when Wembley had a complete roof.
Okay.
Bit of useless information there. And then we got, I mean, see how programs are developed. I mean, that was 2021, yeah.
Well, that's more a book than a program,
yeah. Yeah, you can't really put it in your pocket, can you?
Look, Hamza's here. I saw him.
Yeah.
Look, it's many players.
Yeah.
Ah, look, Ayoce, the Spanish guy.
Yeah.
Hamza, Ricky, Wilf.
Yeah. Oh, they're all there. Luke,
yeah.
Luke, he played.
Some players, eh?
There were
James Madison, Vardy, Yuri Telemans.
Yeah, Johnny Evans, you know.
Yeah, Johnny Evans, Kasper Schmeichel. What a team.
Yeah. You know, I said they almost won the First Division title in 1929 and missed it by 1 point.
Yeah.
They were expected to win it. Some enterprising jeweller actually made this badge which said Champions Division 1. They didn't actually become champions of Division 1, but I've still got the medal, yeah. So, yeah. And we thought, you know, bearing in mind your Spanish roots, we'd sort of finish off with a few sort of little bits of Spanish connection between our club and Spain. Atletico Madrid, they played in the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1961. They didn't win the cup that year. Spurs did. They got to the cup final, but Spurs won the double. So Leicester got into the European Cup Winners' Cup.
Okay.
Leicester would have won that game, but there were no substitutes, and one of their key players was injured in the first 20 minutes, so they effectively played with 10 men.
Unlucky.
And yeah, it was unlucky because, you know, I think they'd have won that. I think that anyway. I watched it on a black and white television screen about that big. That's Don Quixote.
Yes.
They then played Atletico Madrid again in 1997 when they won the League Cup. And I don't know whether you've ever seen the film The Godfather.
Yes,
but I always think of The Godfather because it's a horse's head. So that's that one. For some reason, Gary Lineker preferred to play for Barcelona than for Leicester, but you know, we'll let him off. we'll let him off with that. And I thought, right, there's a special treat for you. That was one of his England shirts.
Wow.
Signed by him.
That was late 80s?
Yeah, definitely. He won the Golden Boot, didn't he, in '86, I think, in Mexico.
What a player he was.
Yeah. And I thought we'd finish off with a picture of Gary Lineker in a Barcelona shirt, because you supported Barcelona, I understand, as a kid. Yeah, so there he is. Leicester City, born in Leicester, born and bred in Leicester.
Actually, it's funny because that shirt, probably that was season 87, 86, something like this could be.
Yeah.
That could be perhaps my first shirt as a kid of FC Barcelona. Yeah.
Was it really?
And Gary was a top player. He scored a lot of goals at Leicester.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think he didn't stay that long in Barcelona, perhaps 3-4 seasons.
He went to Everton. He left Leicester to go to Everton for one season when Everton were league champions. He scored 40-odd goals that season. I mean, that's a hell of a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
They finished second that season, and then he went to Barcelona. It's Terry Venables, wasn't it?
Terry bringing him. Yeah.
So, very briefly and imperfectly described, it's a bit like trying to do history of the universe in 50 words. You know, you can't really sum the club up, but
it was amazing.
It gives you, hopefully, what it's done, Marty, is sort of very briefly and imperfectly giving you the idea that Leicester is a club of great tradition and, you know, great memories and great players and some ups and downs, but you know, we really do value the club's history.
Hopefully we can contribute from my perspective as a manager, in a humble way. Hopefully we can help.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
And to build this legacy.
Yeah.
And it's obviously, I'm very proud to represent the club. So hopefully we can bring as well some good times.
That's brilliant. Yeah, it's lovely to have met you. Privileged to have met you. Thanks ever so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you.